Wow, that was amazing. Hey, my name is Bettencourt. How y'all doing? Thanks for invading my privacy, and let's just do it. I'm in a band now called Dramagods. I got a new CD coming out towards the end of the year, hopefully by early December, and I suggest you all run out and buy it as soon as possible because they might run out really quickly. It's just going to be the most amazing disc I think I've recorded since the early 70s at least, maybe mid 70s. So, let's do this.
Back up with your maggots. Let's roll with your maggots. Let's roll with your maggots.
Let's roll with your maggots.
Let's roll with your maggots.
Well, the new band Dramagods consists of 4 musicians, I think. If there's more, I can't count past 4, so it's definitely at least 4 musicians. Myself on guitar singing, we got Kevin Figueredo on drums, we got Steve Falazzo on keyboards, and Joseph Pesci on bass. We, once upon a time, were Population 1 for a minute, put out an EP, but we changed the name to Dramagods, mostly because we couldn't use the name Population 1, so that is the name. That's the story, we're sticking by it. The reason we named it Dramagods is because we are Dramagods. There is not a moment without lots of drama. Dogs and cats sleeping together, it's crazy. And the sound is, I have to say, for me and what I've done in the past, for anybody that knows any of my past material, it's definitely a unique new blend of rock. I think it's got a lot of old influences, like my stuff always has. It's still got a bit of funkiness, but it also, adding the keyboard player brings it to a whole different place, and it's an exciting place for me because it's very different. And I think this is the first time that we've written as a band, collaborating as a band. Where in the past with Extreme, it was mostly me and Gary, if not all me and Gary. So it's kind of fun and unique stuff, very surprising. To me, it is, anyways. And I think it's the best stuff I've done. It has to be, right? Guitar sounds. I'm definitely using the guitar with the 6 strings on it. That one I know I'm using throughout the record. Basically, it was interesting with this album. It goes from song to song. Usually, I put up a sound and that's it, and I use it throughout the whole record. But the songs are so unique and they're so different in flavor and the writing that it was. For me, as a performer, vocally and guitar-wise, they each take different character from song to song. Sometimes I don't even know if it's the same guy playing. And it kind of reminded me of what Jimmy Page used to do. I don't know if he did it on purpose, but Sometimes I used to think the guy had like, 40 different amplifiers, for each, just to have something different for each song in every track. And I don't know, it's just, it's definitely the character of the song dictated the sound. I think the songwriting on the record, as I touched on a few minutes ago, is probably the most surprising to anybody who's heard my past stuff, because I think even though there's all the different moods, the biggest change is the approach, the sounds and how the band actually bounces off each other and communicates with each other. I mean, for once I don't have to play guitar all the time through a song, which is nice. I can just stop and sing because the keyboards take over, and just that dynamic and having those sort of dynamics in the song really made it fun for me. So I think from a songwriting perspective, it's just really unique. I don't even know what it. It's usually if somebody said to me, "What does it sound like?" I'd say, "Well, it's got like some old extreme plays," but I don't know. I think it's become its own thing. I think Dramagods definitely got its own thing going on. That might be dangerous or bad news, but it might be great news too. I don't know.
All the lies, all the pain, all the tears that leave a stain. But when I cry, I'll be fine, turning water into wine. Holding on, let it go. Exit hatred, enter hope. And don't forget, just pretend times of sorrow. Love is fuel for the soul. Well, Elvis was to rock and roll. I don't know, but I've been told that tomorrow never knows. It's not so easy.
Well, we're back from the commercial. I think commercial about some sort of soap. But anyways, this is I wanted to talk a little bit about my new guitar that I got, and I'm gonna introduce it, but I don't want to be rude. But I don't even know what's her name right now. I'll come up with a little bit of a name. Maybe Creamella. Since it's a cream guitar, we'll give it a free name, Creamella. Hello everybody, this is Creamella, the guitar. Anyways, it's a new guitar, Washburn, it's based on the N4. It's the cool thing about it is that's very different from the other N4s, or the vintage one that I've had, is that it's got paint on it, and which is a nice vintage cream color. They would never let me put paint on it before because they couldn't afford it, they didn't have the machines yet. And we also came up with, I wanted to do all the pick guards out of metal as opposed to plastic, so they're all different. You got your gold, you got your silver, you got your bronze on the tobacco sunburst. On the black one of these, you have your, I said chrome, silver chrome. And the cool thing is the neck. It's a very different neck, very different from the other N4. It's a very sort of fast, kind of very thin neck, like the old Charvels were, like probably in the early '80s. And the old Bird's Eye maple Charvel that I had a great fast neck, and just wanted to try something different, it's a little bit wider than the N4. previous also. The other things I guess would be the biggest change is the fact that there's a tone control. I never had a tone control. I just ripped it off and now you can play with your tone control. So it's kind of fun. Let me see what else. We have, originally I tried to swap out some other pickups. Didn't work out. I ended up back with the Bill Lawrence again and tried some different Seymour Duncan that didn't work out for me. So you got the Bill Lawrence, it's also on the M4, and you got these new Seymour Duncan, these single coil pickups that they customized for me. I don't even know what the model is at this point by the time this thing comes out. I'm trying to remember what they're going to be called, but I don't know what they're going to be called. Hopefully they're going to be some sort of Nuno series, which I think is a stupid name anyways, because Nuno is a stupid name to begin with. I wouldn't put that name on any product if I was any company. But 5-position switch, and that's it, man. Get your Floyd Rose, it's basic. I think if you get one, it probably comes with a back plate. I don't like the back plate because I actually use the screws to tune up. And that's it, man. It's a cool guitar. I think it's out of all the guitars that I have at this point, I think it's the favorite one that I've designed, and it's a fun guitar to play for everybody. It's a family guitar for the whole family. Babies, toddlers, everybody can use it. Okay, I guess I'm going to show you how a pickup selector works and how it changes tone, which is basically you get your humbucker position. So if you want the tone control is also you can split the coils. Hear that sound? Beautiful sound. A real twangy, country-esque southern rock thing going on there that Zakk Wylde loves so much to play. And what else? We have, it's just like any, look, it's like any other 5-position. Middle position, I have way down. You probably wouldn't do this, but if you notice, nothing comes out because it's in my way at the moment when I play, so I like to have the middle position. It's not my favorite one anyways, that's why I have the 5 position. So the middle one's more of like a little bit of a kill switch for me. And then you got that, fruity. That real, so we got that Hendrixy sort of neck position, man. It's just like any other guitar in that case. I don't know if I should have even showed you that. It feels very violated and sweating profusely. This is actually a prototype of, well, it's not a prototype, it's the first one, both of these were, but this one's really beat up because we worked on it a lot, but it's got an amp crawling on it. Can you zoom in on that amp, please? That's probably the most important thing with the tone, is if you can actually get one of those little amps to live in your guitar, and it's a really important part of the tone. It's right there. It's a little bit shy. I don't know if you can see it. But that also, you got to pay a little bit extra if you want the amps to come with the guitar in the case. Sometimes you have problems with customs and avoidance, like the whole agricultural thing. So this is all single coils, but these are all stacked, and it's kind of a heavy single coil sound. It's pretty cool. Other than that, it's pretty much the same neck. It's supposed to be the same neck all the way around, and that's it, man. By the way, the amp's name is Scout. Piece of piece. He's just a scout. He's goes back and tells the rest of the gang, the queen, where the food's at. So I just named him Scout. See you, Scout.
How could you know?